Constitution and the standing orders. Debate will be a resumption of a similar debate that was interrupted on Tuesday, the 28th of February, the year 2022. And this debate seeks to have the House consider and make general comments on the proposals contained in the memorandum by His Excellency the President. This is a general debate on the proposal to Parliament to consider amending the Constitution and the standing orders. And this follows proposals, or rather a memorandum made to the Parliament by His Excellency the President. So that particular debate will be resuming this afternoon. Also lined up for consideration is a motion by the leader of the Kenya delegation to the OACPS EUJPA. This is a motion on the report of the 42nd session of the Organization of Africa, Caribbean and Pacific States and the European Union Joint Parliament, or rather Parliamentary Assembly. This is a motion that will be moved by the leader of the Kenya delegation to the Organization of Africa, Caribbean and Pacific States and the European Union Joint Parliamentary Assembly. And this will be seeking the House to note the report on the 61st session of the Organization of Africa, Caribbean and Pacific Parliamentary Assembly and the 42nd session of the ACP EU Joint Parliamentary Assembly that was laid on the table of the House on Wednesday, November 30th, the year 2022. The Statute Law Miscellaneous Amendment Bill originating from the National Assembly, Bill number 60 of 2022, by the leader of the majority party, is also lined up for second reading on the floor of the House this afternoon. Now, pursuant to provisions of Standing Order 42A, subsection 5, a number of members will this afternoon be asking questions for reply before specified committees. And the member for Mwingi Central, Honorable Gideon Muliungi, will be asking the Cabinet Secretary for Education to provide a list of schools approved and designated as junior secondary school centers in Mwingi Central constituency. Also, the member will be asking the Cabinet Secretary for Education what measures the ministry instituted to improve the quality of education and performance in the constituency. Again, considering that Mwingi Central constituency is currently experiencing drought following the failure of long rains, could the ministry consider a free school feeding program in schools in the constituency with a view to ensuring that children attend school? This is a question that will be asked to the Cabinet Secretary for Education by the member for Mwingi Central, Honorable Gideon Lungi. The member for Matungu, Honorable Peter Nabulindo, is also lined up or scheduled to be asking a question to the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture and Livestock Development. And as you can see at the entrance of the National Assembly chambers, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula, has stepped into the chambers. He will be presiding over this afternoon sitting on this first day of March, the year 2023. I will now hand you over for this live broadcast that is brought to you by Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit in partnership with Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. My name is Kamche Menza. Good afternoon.
Waheshimiwa, na tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umetuwea nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, Twakusihi utasame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao wameridhika kutuita ili tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Twakuomba uteremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutukanika hapa, na utujalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Honorable members, we have quorum to transact business.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Order, honorable members, there are about 3-4 petitions that I approved to be delivered on the floor. Clerk, where are they? Okay, go on. Next, clerk.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Wednesday, March 1st, 2023, in the afternoon sitting. Number 1, special audit reports of the Auditor General on stabilization of refined petroleum pump prices for the period between 1st April 2021 and 30th June 2022 from the Ministry of Petroleum and Mining. Number 2, reports of the Auditor General and financial statements in respect of the following institutions for the year ended 2021 and the certificates therein. A, Pest Control Products Board. B, Chemelil Sugar Company Limited. C, Gatundu South Technical and Vocational College. D, Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization, Kenyatta International Convention Center, Chanzeyue Technical and Vocational College, Wanga Technical and College and Vocational College, Koitalel Samoei University College, Sigala Gala National Polytechnic, Nakuru Rural Water and Sanitation Company Limited, Ikuda Technical and Vocational College, Kenya Water Institute, Eldoret National Polytechnic, Simlo Seed Company Limited, and David Mbiti Wambui Technical and Vocational College. Honorable Speaker, the reports of the Auditor General and financial statements in respect of the following constituencies for the year ended 2021 and the certificates therein. Ndaragwa, Kilome, Masinga, Kaiti, Kadhiani, Mboni, and Baringo North. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Member for Nairobi, on behalf of the delegation to the Pan-African Parliament, Esther Passaris.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Wednesday, 1st March 2023. The report of the Kenya delegation to the Pan-African Parliament, PAP, on the proceedings of the first ordinary session of the 6th Parliament.
Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to lay the following paper on the table of the House today, Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. A report of the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on the vetting of a nominee for appointment as the Solicitor General of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Yes.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House notes the Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that this House notes the report of the Kenya delegation.
Thank you. Motion, Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs, in its report on the vetting of a nominee for the appointment as a Solicitor General of the Republic of Kenya, laid on the table of the House on Wednesday, 1st March 2023, and Approval Act 2011, approves the appointment of Honorable Shadrach John Mose as the Solicitor General of the Republic of Kenya.
The Honorable Mngalio is he in the House? I had approved your motion of adjournment. Are you ready to, you know what to do? I'll go to the next order and come back to you as soon as we're done. Liaise with the clerks. And when you send documents to Mr. Speaker, you should retain your copies. Yes. The member for Kirinyaga, Honorable Jane Njeri Maina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Affairs regarding the alleged murder by Nyumba Kumi officials in Gategi area in Kirinyaga County. Honorable Speaker, the national government, through the Executive Order of 2013, introduced the Nyumba Kumi